Cat. There are many functions in the game that need to be triggered by keyboard keys. Open the Project Settings panel. Select Input. There are two ways to map keys. One is action mapping, which responds to key presses and a key release. It receives a press event when the key is pressed and a release event when the key is released. The other is access mapping, which receives events continuously regardless of whenever the keyboard is pressed or not, with a parameter to determine if the key is being pressed. Here a more intuitive look at both mappings through testing. Click the plus sign. Create an action mapping. Name is Test 1. Select the keyboard A key. You can check here if you need a key combination. Open the level. Open the level blueprint. Click the right mouse button in the black base and tap Test 1. The Test 1 keyboard event you just created will appear. Drag out of Press and tap Print. Select Print String. Use this node to print the string on the screen. Enter pressed. Drag out from released. Enter print. Select print string. Enter released. Play the game. Press the A key and do not relay it. The top left corner of the string prints pressed once. Release the keyboard A key. The upper left corner of the screen prints released once. This is action mapping. Next test the access mapping effect and an access mapping. Name is Test 2. Select the keyboard 1 key. Add another key. Select the keyboard 2 key and set the value to 2.0. Open the level blueprint. Add the Test 2 event. Add the print node. Print access value. Play the game. The things keep printing 0 when I didn't press anything. Press the keyboard 1 key. Print changes to 1. Press the keyboard 2 key. Print changes to 2. This is the access mapping effect. Delete the test node. This lesson explains the two different input events. That is for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next session. Hello everyone, I'm Big Cat. These lessons as input buttons that will be used in the game. Open the key mapping panel. First, add the keys related to action mapping. Delete the test key. Add a mapping named crouch. Press and the character perform the crouch action. Select the keyboard C key. Add mapping named prong. When pressed, the character performs a prong action. Select the keyboard D key. Add a mapping named jump. When pressed, the character performs a jump. Select the keyboard spacebar key. Add a mapping named left shift. Select the keyboard left shift key. Add a mapping named walk. When pressed, the character performs a slow walk. Select the keyboard left control key. Add a mapping named Alt. Select the keyboard left Alt key. Add a mapping named Interaction. Use this key to pick up objects, jump out of plane, or open a parachute, for example. Select the keyboard F key. Add a mapping named Discard Weapon. Press to execute a weapon throw. Select the keyboard G key. Add mapping named Aiming. Press and open the sight. Select the right mouse button. Add mapping named Reload. Press and perform a mapping change. Select the keyboard R key. Add mapping named Fire. Press and execute Fire. Select the left mouse button. Add mapping named Shoot Mode. Press and toggle weapon fire mode. Select the keyboard B key. Add mapping named Take Back Gun. Press to retrieve the weapon. Select the keyboard X key. Add mapping named Show Inventory. Press to show ahead the asset screen. Select the keyboard Table key. Add mapping named Toggle Map UI. Press to show ahead the Toggle Map UI. Select the keyboard M key. Add mapping named Keyboard 1. Press to equip the left weapon on the back. Select the keyboard 1 key. Add mapping named Keyboard 2. Press and equip the weapon on the right side of your back. Select the keyboard 2 key. Next, and the access mappings. Add mapping named Move Forward. Control the character to move forward or backward. Select the keyboard W key. Add keys. Select the keyboard S key. The value is minus 1.0. Add mapping named Move Right. Control the character to move left or right. Select the keyboard A key. The value is minus 1.0. Add keys. Select the keyboard D key. Add mapping named Turn. A horizontal mouse movement triggers this event. Select the mouse X. Add mapping named Look Up. A vertical mouse movement triggers this event. Select mouse Y. Add mapping named Aiming. Press and hold the Aim function to use this event. Select the right mouse button. The keyboard event is added. That is for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next session. Hello everyone, I'm Big Cat. In this lesson, we set up the distance of the camera's near clipping plane. What is the distance of the camera's near clipping plane? In the same viewport, bring the camera close to the object As you can see, the model will be cropped when the camera approaches the object at a certain distance. It is this distance that we need to adjust. Open the project setting panel. Enter near. The current distance value is 10. Set its value to 1. Note that if you want the set value to take effect, you must restart the engine. In the same viewport, bring the camera close to the object. We can see that this time, the camera is cropped only when it is very close to the object. This value will after our ability to make weapon size in the future. That is for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next session. Hello everyone, I'm Big Cat. From this chapter, we will start making animation blank space for characters. In this lesson, we will first look at what blank space is. There are two types of blank space, one controlled by one value, and the other controlled by two values. Here's a demonstration to give you more visual understanding. Right-click in the character folder. Select Animation. There are two types of blank space. Select one-dimensional blank space. Then select the skeleton. Animations are displayed based on skeletons, so you need to select which skeleton to create an animation for. Select Female. Named B as Test 1D. Open. In the top left corner, you can see the access settings. Since we are creating a one-dimensional blank space, there is only one horizontal axis here. The name is the variable name. Name is speed. This means that this horizontal axis is the speed value. The minimum and the maximum values of the horizontal axis. You can see this value in the animated graph. This is the number of grids to divide. The default is 4 grids. The animated graph shows that from 0 to 100, it is divided into 4 sections. Once the axes are set, you can start setting up the animation sequence. There is a resource panel that contains all the animation sequences related to this skeleton to the right. This can be narrowed down by searching for keywords. Drag in the normal stand idle animation to a value of 0. Drag in the normal stand walk animation to a value of 50. Drag the normal stand run animation to a value of 100. The green dot is the input value, which can be changed by changing the animation state. Next, look at the use of 2D blend space. Create a two-dimensional blend space. Named B as Test 2D. Open. In the axis setting, in addition to the horizontal axis, there is an additional vertical axis. Set the horizontal axis, name it direction. The minimal value is minus 180. The maximum value is 180. Set the vertical axis, name is speed. Enter stand in the search field. Drag the normal stand audio animation to a person where the direction is 0. Drag the normal stand walk forward animation to a position with direction 0 and speed 50. Drag the normal stand walk left animation to a direction of minus 90 and a speed of 50. You can change the state of the animation by setting the direction and the speed. This is the primary usage of the animation blend space. Delete the test file. That is for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next session. Hello everyone, I'm Big Cat. This lesson creates animated blend space where the character is standing and moving while unarmed. Create a folder in the character folder. Name it blend space. All blend space files are placed in this folder. Right-click in the character folder. Select blend space. Select female. Name it BS normal stand. BS means this is an animated blend space. Normal means unarmed, and stand implies that the character is standing. Open. The horizontal axis represents the character's direction, named direction. The minimum value of the direction is minus 180 degrees. The maximum value of the direction is 180 degrees. The number of grid divisions is 8. The vertical axis represents the character's movement speed and is named speed. Here, it is divided into maximum movement speed and minimum movement speed. Set the maximum value to 625. This indicates that the character's maximum movement speed is 625 centimeters per second. The minimum speed is set to 0. The character's speed is 0 when the character is idle. The number of grids is 12. Next, add an animation sequence to the blend space. Enter normal stand. Show all animations that are unarmed and are in a standing position. Drag the idle to 0 direction and 0 speed. Drag the green dot in the grid to see the effect. Drag the walk forward to 0 direction and 156 speed. Drag the walk left forward to minus 45 direction and 156 speed. Drag the walk right forward to 45 direction and 156 speed. Drag the walk left to minus 90 direction and 156 speed. Drag the walk right to 90 direction and 156 speed. Drag the walk left back to minus 135 direction and 156 speed. Drag the walk right back to 135 direction and 156 speed. Drag the walk back to 180 direction and 156 speed. Drag the walk back to minus 180 direction and 156 speed. Drag the jog forward to 0 direction and 468 speed. Drag the jaw left forward to -45 direction and 468 speed. Drag the jog right forward to 45 direction and 468 speed. Drag the jaw left to -90 direction and 364 speed. Drag the jaw right to 90 direction and 364 speed. Drag the jaw left back to -135 direction and 364 speed. Drag the jaw right back to 135 direction and 364 speed. Drag the jaw back to 180 direction and 364 speed. Drag the jaw back to -180 direction and 364 speed. Drag the run forward to 0 direction and 625 speed. Drag the run left forward to -45 direction and 625 speed. Drag the run right forward to 45 direction and 625 speed. Drag the drawn left forward to -45 direction and 312 speed. Right-click to set the animation playback rate to 70% of the original. Drag the drone right forward to 55 direction and 312 speed. Right-click to set the animation playback rate to 70% of the original. Drag in the unarmed idle animation sequence at all speeds of 0. This completes the setup of the unarmed standby moving blind space. That is for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next session.